Hiya folks, I'm Grim and welcome to Grim Grooves. Today we'll be checking out Bon Jovi with Story of My Life. I've only ever heard a couple of the hits from Bon Jovi, like It's My Life or Living on a Prayer and things like that, the absolute classics, and they're all fantastic songs. Like, Bon Jovi just has a distinct style, and I'm really excited to check out this because I've never checked out anything other than his hits. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe because I've still got so much more to check out from so many different avenues of rock and metal and classic rock and all kinds of things. I'm always diving into new things. And also, if you'd like to request something yourself, you can request it down in the comments or through Patreon tier 2 or 3. Through Patreon, you get it right away. I've got nearly 200 reactions over there, and you could even request full albums if you like. But without further ado, let's check out Story of My Life by Bon Jovi. More emotional song, maybe? Nice piano. Okay. Feel very reflective already.
Yesterday's a memory.
Damn.
Another page of history. Sell yourself for hopes and dreams that leave you feeling sideways. Tripping over my own feet, trying to walk to my own beat. Another car out on the street, trying to find the highway. Hey, are you going my way? This is the story of my life, and I ride it every day. I know it isn't black and white, and it's anything but gray. I know that no, I'm not alright, but I'll be okay, 'cause anything can, everything can happen. That's the story of my life.
Nice.
I'm gonna ride the
Wow, this is really fantastic. I mean, it very much feels like a song from like the early 2000s or something like that. It very much fit that vibe, which is not a bad thing at all. I love that style. I love this, like the overall kind of like pop rock vibe of that era. And this song too, it's really impressive. It's really dynamic. Like, it feels very much like a Bon Jovi song too. Like, I wasn't sure going into it how different it would feel, because you never know when you've only heard the hits from an artist if any of their other songs will be able to live up to that level. And so far, I don't know that's at the same level exactly, but I am really enjoying this so far. It definitely feels very like reflective. I mean, the very first riff, as it started going, I was like, this feels like it's very reflective of a song, like the type of thing where an artist will look back at their life and like their experiences and just kind of like tell the story of their life, essentially, which again obviously is the song name, but like it's interesting that I could pick that up even from like the very first riff of the guitar. Kind of, it just sounds like that kind of song, like Story of 69 or something like that. Like, I don't know, just classic rock kind of vibes. They're like very like reminiscing on the past and things like that. It very much feels like that, but it's really, really well put together. After the chorus there too, I just love that riff that came in. Even the chorus itself, we had just an excellent kind of synth melody over top of the guitar melodies and everything like that. It just meshed really well together. It feels very like classic rock. It just like embodies that feeling, and I'm really enjoying that, because it's something you don't hear very often these days. And I guess need to dive into more of these bands like Bon Jovi that are just still putting out hits like this that you just don't hear on the radio anymore. Not that I listen to the radio or anything. Who listens to the radio? But anyways, let's keep going.
story of my life.
Oh, this riff is good.
I'm gonna write the melody that's gonna make history. And when I paint my masterpiece, I swear I'll
This
show
is melody.
you first. There just ain't a way to see who and why or what will be. Till now is then, it's a mystery, a blessing and a curse, or something worse. Yeah, this is the story of my life, and I ride it every day. I know it isn't black and white, and it's anything but gray. I know that no, I'm not alright, but I'll be okay, 'cause anything can, everything can. I've been thinking maybe you can help me write the story of my
nice change up. Ooh, and a solo. Nice. Ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna go back to the beginning of this section. Because that solo is fantastic. I kind of wish would go a little bit longer, but it was a perfect length. I feel like. I mean, again, if just for me personally, I just would have liked more of it because I was enjoying it. But I feel like when it comes to solos, you can almost ruin the song by going too long with it, but at the same time, if it's too short, it's not really worth doing. So this was, like I said, it was almost like the perfect length because you get a taste of it, you get a feel for it. It changes up a few times, but then it kind of stops and goes back into the next verse, which is completely different. I like how the second chorus also kind of shifted things up. That's always a good sign in a song, like, because they could have just repeated the exact same chorus verbatim as they did the first time. But I love it when a song, like, grows bar by bar, right? And this is a song like this. I mean, most Bon Jovi, and especially like talented classic artists like this, you can kind of guarantee that they're just skilled enough and at songwriting, at creating music, to be able to kind of create a song that grows as you listen to it, just changes up and adjusts things and stuff like that. And the end of the second chorus was fantastic. I really like that kind of held note that built us into the solo there. It's really well put together. And like that, again, the melody we get in the chorus itself, like the ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba, like just that growing synth melody. I think it's synth or some kind of guitar melody. I'm not sure, but I love the sound of it. It's really fantastic. And then building into the kind of guitar melodies afterwards, really well put together too. Another thing I forgot to mention too is I love it how at certain moments in the song, and this is probably what gives me the early 2000s vibe, or like classic rock vibe, is when you have like a few individual strums of the guitar, like bom bom, and then you have the verse from Bon Jovi, and then bom bom, and then you have like just the drums in the background as the vocalist is singing, but there's like nothing else. Like it's very like, maybe it's Bon Jovi themselves, maybe I'm thinking of like just classic Bon Jovi songs that do that, but I feel like that's more of like a classic rock thing, like where you just have like a couple individual notes, then you have the verse from the singer, and then like a couple individual notes. Like I just really like the style of it, and it's something I haven't heard for a while now, but it worked really well here. It's fantastic. Let's keep going and get to the end, because this is really impressive, and we're getting a little bit of a breakdown here, which is cool. End of the chorus, or solo. Ooh, the piano. You build it up. This is the story of my life, and I write it every day. I know it isn't black and white. Love these background vocals too. Just slowly fades out. That was really well put together. I mean, if I'm going to compare this to like classic Bon Jovi, it has a different feel to it a little bit. It doesn't feel as like, it's funny because Bon Jovi, it seems like he has like a really like, he has a love for classic like country and things like that. Like he wants to be a cowboy, right? A lot of the music that he writes is very like of that vibe, but still being like classic rock, but not quite shifting into the country vein. So this is one of the few songs I've heard from him where it wasn't about like I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride kind of thing, right? You know what I mean? Like, but it was really good. Like, it was very reflective. It was very like beautiful, like very, again, like reminiscent on his past, and like, this is the story of my life. I write it every day. Like the lyrics were really good. The melodies were really solid. Like it very much felt like a song from a talented group, like a classic artist. Like this is the type of song that, like, if I had heard it and I was like, someone told me, oh, this is like off the B side of like an 80s album or something like that, I would not be surprised whatsoever. Like, because it feels very much of that era, like 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Like, it doesn't feel as like modern as some of the other songs, but the fact that it's coming from a group like Bon Jovi, it makes sense. Like, they have some of those kind of not necessarily antiquated sensibilities, but they have more of the style that was grown in those times, like in like the 90s and the early 2000s and stuff like that. And it shows, like, they have that kind of mindset in their creation of their music, and it still feels like that vibe, you know what I mean? Like, it hasn't been lost, even though this was probably made like I said, 2018, I believe it was. It's because they're still as talented as they were then. It's just time's gone on, but like they're still creating in the same kind of style as they used to. And there are some kind of ways that this has grown, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying this is entirely like antiquated, because there are some things that are really, really well put in here. Like, again, even the synth melody going on during the chorus there, or whatever it is, like that higher kind of electronic sounding melody we have going on there, and adding in the background vocals too. Like, that's a really nice touch during the chorus. I'm really enjoying that. I really enjoyed that section there. And like, overall, the vocals for Bon Jovi are as good as they've ever been. Like, he's just a really talented artist, and the vocals, like all the melodies and things like that, the actual hooks of the song, they really draw you into. Like, I'll definitely be playing this more. Like, I'll be adding to my playlist, and like, I'll just throw it on randomly because it's a really solid just track overall. Like, very melancholic, but very beautiful, and very, like, again, nostalgic, it feels like. And I really enjoy that. I really enjoy that feeling. But anyways, thanks for hanging out watching my reaction. If you liked it, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Until next time, later days, folks.